Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Johnson. Did you know that it's actually all in your head? It's all in your head. You've probably said this, heard this, and usually we say and hear these things when we think the other party doesn't know what they're talking about. They're filling in the gaps, they're taking things too personally, and we're just exasperated. It's all in your head. And yet, this statement that's often said in derision or certainly bewilderment reveals a really, really powerful truth. And that is that our mindsets operate in the background and filter out how we see ourselves, the world around us, how we interact with people, the possibilities that are open or closed to us. Mindsets are really important, and yet they're largely invisible to us. We're thrown into life, a certain family, certain ethnic group, socioeconomic level, degree of education and schooling, and the jobs that we've had. We're shaped by all these forces. None of us can't be, and that's pretty typical, right? What happens though is our mindsets operate in the background and they can get in the way until we have reason to bump up against somebody with a different point of view, some situation in life that causes us to pause. Or we can actively step back, like I'm going to encourage you to do this week, and decide, I'm going to have a look at this mindset that I have about money or work or kids or how we get along with people. I'm going to do that on purpose. So the hypothalamus is called the master switchboard in the brain, and it regulates all of the hormones that dictate our motivational processes, like I need to get a glass of water, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I need to take a nap. And in much the same way, our mindsets are a master switching house, if you will, for how it is that we attend, what we pay attention to in the world, the actions that we take that get reinforced or not. So mindset becomes really, really important to do, and so to be aware of. And so what we want to do this week is take a few moments, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, to step back and have you look at a mindset that might be tricky or of a concern to you lately, right? So a few things that we can do about this. The first is to look at some questions, and some of these questions are like this. Is it actually safe for me to engage in the world today? Now, if you have to go into your boss and give some feedback about a project that she's asked about and you're not sure about it, you're not sure it's going to be real safe. How are they going to react? Well, if you have a teenage daughter who was out too late last night, you're certain that she's going to react and you're reacting too. So how are we going to react? Am I going to be respected? Am I going to be held as worthwhile and having my opinion because it's mine? Will I be respected? Now, the boss, yes, she's asked for your advice or not. Your child, maybe less so. So are you ultimately going to hold yourself in respect? So safety, connection, and belonging, those are all really important nutrients to how we show up. They're important nutrients inside of a mindset. So this week, as you step back and choose, again, 5 to 10 minutes to reflect on a mindset that you have, what you want to do is look at what's going on in the body. Is there an uptick of energy? Are you holding tension in your body in some way? Is there some sense that something is off? You're going to want to listen for how you talk to yourself and others. This is absolutely the truth, and I know it. They're full of beans. This is only common sense. How could they think this way? And you're lastly going to look at how you're feeling. What's the mood and emotion that shows up? If it's intensely strong, disgust, anger, or I don't really care, those are all indications, again, that a mindset might be operating you in the background versus you operating it. I'm Dr. Chris Johnson. I wish you well in your mindset review this week. Look for a pragmatic practice next week, and in 2 weeks, some resources on mindset and how you can work with them. Take care. Bye-bye.